There's spider webs everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
And
that's what I told you.
I didn't even.
All over back there.
I know,
Back here too.
dude. That fucking might be a nest right there, dude. I don't know, bro.
Oh yeah, big ass nest right there.
Anyways, we're probably good. I would assume. All right, guys. Welcome to episode 21 of the TPS podcast, sponsored by Stay Another Day, your go-to mental health awareness apparel. Today, I'm here with Jordan.
We're back.
I'm here with Jordan. We're back, dude. I was just telling him, bro, that the last episode we did together, bro, is like one of the most viewed podcasts, dude. At least like number 3, I think, or 4 probably. Anyways.
It's juice. Yeah. They love to hate. They see me doing it for real, and I'm sorry to tell you this ain't luck. I'm just trying to ball like the Oregon Ducks. But man, fuck it, this podcast sucks.
Fuck. I don't know if I had anything to talk about. Go ahead. You wanna say something? You had something you want to talk about?
Nothing. We're back.
Yeah.
How was Vegas?
Oh, dude, it was so good, bro. I fucking went to WrestleMania.
WrestleMania looked lit.
Dude, I fucking lost so much money, bro.
Did you?
Yeah.
What, gambling?
Yeah.
Did you bet?
Yeah, no, I definitely did a lot of gambling. Maisie's pretty good though. Like it was both our first time like legally gambling before.
Yeah.
Well, like last year we were going to Tennessee and we stopped in Vegas for like a layover.
Yeah.
And we like played the slots there and won like $90, which was pretty cool. But this was like our first time actually like gambling in a casino. And the first night, I think I put up like $140 and we kind of like split it. And she only spent like 40 of it. I spent 100 and I lost everything. And this was on slots and I lost everything. And she made like $150.
Not bad.
Yeah, off 40. And then the next night was like the same thing again. I think she put up $40 and I put up 100 and I lost everything. But I lost everything on blackjack this time. And she made like 120 probably. Dude, first night, she was at like $320 and had like started at 40. That was like her peak. And then I was at nothing and I'd spent like 150. And then by the time we left, she had like $190 and I had fucking nothing. And I had ended up losing like $300, I think, and spending like $500 on merch at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Dude, and it was fucking expensive shit too, because all the shit.
Oh yeah, and it's WrestleMania too in Vegas, so they're gonna up the prices.
And they fucking did a collab with Travis Scott since he was there. Yeah, so they had a bunch of Cactus Jack WWE merch.
Yeah, so made the fucking merch even more expensive than it
was.
Like
$70 for a t-shirt, like $140 for a hoodie.
Yeah.
I bought a hoodie and a t-shirt for Maisie and a t-shirt for Maisie's brother, and then got home and didn't have either of the t-shirts anymore. We don't know what happened, but we think our like theory is that like somebody must have stolen them out of our bag. I think because it was all in the same bag and the hoodie never went anywhere, but the t-shirts did. And we fucking
what the fuck?
Yeah, we bought everything and then took it back to our seats, and Maisie never left our seats. So she never left the bag like unattended or anything. But yeah, we came home 2 less t-shirts, so then I had to buy another t-shirt online for her brother, and then the t-shirt that Maisie wanted, they didn't have in stock anymore, so then I had to buy her a $140 hoodie. So it ended up being like $500.
Damn, that sucks.
Dude, it does. What have you been up to lately?
Nothing. Coaching high school baseball.
Oh, dude, let's go.
They all saw the first podcast, so now they call me the podcaster. And
let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny, bro, because I had some kid DM me the other day to like get on my private story, and like where I like sell clothes, and I'll tell you his name right now. Cooper.
Yeah.
Cooper Nixdorf.
Yeah.
Sorry to talk.
No, you're right. He's on varsity. He's a pitcher.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I fucking hit him up. Well, because I saw his profile picture and he was like wearing an Alhambra like jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you go to Alhambra?
Yeah.
No, he was like, yeah, why? I was like, dude, I went there back in the day. My alum.
So shout out to all the baseball guys. I know they're probably gonna see this and
Yeah.
Shout out all them.
Shout out all those guys. I fucking leave tomorrow for a music festival.
I've been seeing about that.
Dude, that I got invited to. It's whatever, bro. I'm fucking up, bro.
Yeah,
I'm fucking up.
You're just him now.
I'm
I guess.
famous, I guess. Nah, it's
Can I get
fucking,
your autograph too after this?
dude, I'll think about it.
Yeah,
That's
all
what I'm
All
saying. Dude, it's actually kind of like a fuck situation. I mean, it's cool that like I'm getting invited to a music festival.
For how long?
It's 2 days. So
Okay.
it's Friday and Saturday, and it's in San Luis Obispo, so it's only like
that's
3
not too
hours
bad.
away.
Are you driving out there?
Yeah. But we're going tomorrow because we didn't know like what time it started until recently, and Maisie already took Thursday off, so we're like, fuck it, we'll just go a day early.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't know like anybody performing.
Really?
Well, we know a couple people. Like I know one band who's performing the first day, and then there's like one artist who's headlining the second day that we know.
Damn, so it might just be kind of awkward,
dude.
huh?
I mean, I don't know. There's a couple brands that I'm an ambassador for that are gonna have booths there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like filming videos with them, and
Yeah.
one of those brands I am like modeling for the day we get down there.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
That'll be dope.
I mean, I hope so. But yeah, that'll be pretty fun. And dude, at the end of the day, it's like the tickets were free, but I mean, I'm still going. I gotta pay for an Airbnb.
You gotta pay, for
I
a
gotta
hotel
fucking pay for the
or
gas.
Airbnb,
Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
What are you gonna do if someone comes up and like, oh my god, like, can I get a picture with you?
Dude, I've been wanting that so bad,
Really?
bro. I've been saying it like on my Instagram and shit. I'm like, bro, somebody please come find me at this music festival. Because what I want so badly is for somebody to like approach me and like ask for a picture, like in a very public space.
Yeah, and then more. Okay. I see.
Yeah, so that other people are looking like, who the fuck is that guy?
Like, oh shit, yeah.
Like, you think that guy's famous?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then they just go up and, oh my god, can I take a picture with you
Dude,
too? And they don't even know
yeah,
who you
that's
are.
the goal. Yeah, that's the fucking egotistical goal, bro. When we were at WrestleMania, we were at the Superstore, which was at like, you know, Cow Palace, that's like near here in San Francisco. It's like a Cow Palace in Vegas where they had like the biggest like WWE merch store ever. And we went there, and there was some like big light-skinned guy walking around, and we kept seeing people like walk up to him and like ask him for pictures.
Yeah.
I was just so straight up, bro. I just walked up to him. I was like, bro, I gotta ask, bro, are you famous?
Yeah.
And he was like I wouldn't say famous. He's like, I'm on like NXT, which is like WWE's like developmental show. So he's on like some reality show, and then also like wrestles for WWE during the week.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's pretty sick. And I know somebody who's also who just signed a contract with WWE. So I was like, oh, do you know? And he was like, yeah, like I know him. And I was like, that's my fucking boy, bro. My boy. But yeah, and I didn't ask for a picture because I didn't want to be a sheep.
Yeah.
But he must have been pretty cool. Dude, I'm trying to think if I had anything interesting go on, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry if this is a fucking boring.
Oh yeah,
podcast,
we're good.
dude.
It's just talking.
Oh, I've been doing something recently that I think is kind of fun. I'll read it to you, and you can let me know what you think. So I have a list of things that I could use. List of truths. For like if I were to ever do like 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
And I have 4 written down for like just really like unbelievable shit.
Okay.
That is actually true, or I guess for some of these hypothetically true because they're like illegal. But yeah. So I'm just gonna read them to you, and just so you know, all the things I'm reading to you right now, they're all 100% true.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the first thing is I'm very close with someone who's banned from Canada.
Okay.
Does that seem like super unbelievable or like not?
No, that seems
really. I feel like being banned
it depends
from a
on who
country
you're
is kind
talking
of crazy.
to, I guess, but
yeah, he I'm not gonna say who it is, but him and his buddy tried to boat from like California to Canada just to see if they could do it, and they got caught, and now he's banned from Canada.
Got you. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know him, but there's a YouTuber that I watch that's banned from Japan.
Really?
Yeah, because he's like he rides like bikes and shit.
Yeah.
And he fucking went to Japan and was like just doing wheelies and just like some illegal stuff. And so now he's on like the most wanted list in like Japan. So he's like never like
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Like I fucking do this. I've always wanted to be arrested for like something cool, but I like told Maisie a million times. I'm like, if I'm ever with you and I get arrested,
You know what's
I
crazy?
need you to take so many
is
photos.
When I was driving in, there was fucking like 5 or 6 undercover cops just sitting at the front of the complex.
Really?
Yeah, on the other side and at the very front at that stoplight when you turn left.
Damn.
It was like 5 or 6 like, and they look like normal people, but they had like their vest on. It said police on the back, but they're like in undercover cars. There's like 5 or 6 of them just sitting out there.
Whoa, 5 or 6 cars or 5 or 6 police officers?
5 or 6 cars and
Damn.
officers. So some shit's going down
That's
in
pretty
your
fucking wild, bro.
in your complex.
I guess, bro. There's fucking a goose that lives in this complex that just had like a bunch of gooselings.
Oh shit.
So I'll be seeing them run around the parking lot sometimes. I don't know. That was random. Anyways, next thing for my 2 truths and a lie. Do you know who Danny Trejo is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, the big actor.
Yeah.
Danny Trejo's "Wish Me Happy Thanksgiving" before.
Thanksgiving is kind of weird.
I mean, it happened, but it is weird. Like, it would be cooler if it was like,
If it was like your birthday.
oh
or
yeah, he
something,
wished me
or-
happy birthday. Nah, he came up to me and my family at a restaurant.
Oh, it was in person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and
wished
wish me happy
normal.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's, okay.
Also, the first 2 artists that I ever saw live in concert is Taylor Swift and Jacob Sartorius.
Okay, that seems believable.
And then the last one, and this one's hypothetically true, and I'm not confirming or denying that this actually happened, but I've committed a hit and run on a Porsche 911.
That's crazy.
And that's all hypothetical. That's all hypothetical. That one is not true. Yeah.
Okay, good.
But if it was true, like
That'd be-
how the story would go is I was in a rental car, which is even worse that it happened in. And I was just driving on the highway and I was fucking hypothetically, I was on my phone, hypothetically driving on the highway on my phone. Was that a cop?
Yeah, that is on a bike.
Dude, they're everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was hypothetically driving on the freeway, hypothetically on my phone, and I was like driving the speed limit, but I didn't realize that the lane in front of me was at a dead stop.
Oh.
So I was going 65 miles an hour, and then I look up and like I don't even know. I like immediately thought like, holy shit, I'm about to like smash into the back of this person. But I whipped it as hard as I could, hypothetically whipped it as hard as I could. Literally flew off the side of the freeway. Like it was just, thank God, just like a bunch of grass.
Yeah.
And literally just drove off the side of the freeway. And then I didn't realize, and the car that was hypothetically about to hit in front of me was a blue Porsche 911. And I was like, holy shit, like I can't believe I fucking missed it, bro. Like that was crazy. And then I got to my girlfriend's house and I go and I get out of the car to like walk up to her front doorstep, and there's bright Porsche 911 blue paint on my front bumper.
Oh, yikes.
Like I fucking just clipped it as I turned, hypothetically.
That's okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm hypothetically a bad guy.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I kind of had for that.
How's recovery going?
Oh, it's fucking good, dude. I fucking yesterday was officially 2 months since I had surgery. I've been walking for 3.5 weeks. It was actually kind of funny. I was supposed to walk with crutches completely.
Yeah.
For 4 weeks, and then walk with crutches for 4 weeks, and then walk with one crutch for 2 weeks, and then walk with no crutches there forward.
Yeah. But
I fucking got to the stage where I was walking with one crutch. I walked with one crutch for like 2 days, and then I fucking got rid of it, bro. And I went into my physical therapist after like walking with no crutch for like the last week, and she was like, oh, like have you tried walking without the crutch at all? And I'm like, do you want me to be real with you or no?
Yeah. You want the honest answer?
Yeah,
or?
she was like, oh, go ahead, tell me. I was like, dude, crutch lasted 2 days, bro.
Yeah.
And then I was walking on my own.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what? Like, that's probably not what we want, but I'm just glad that you're being honest with me.
Fucking walking with one crutch is just kind of stupid. It's just like
it's like really just for like balance.
Yeah.
Like the first day, like they showed me how to walk with one crutch.
Yeah.
Like they were literally telling me like you don't even have to put weight on it, just use it to balance yourself.
Yeah.
And I fucking
that sounds like shit.
Go ahead, copyright me. That's fine. Yeah, but I keep scooting this further and further away from us. My bad. But yeah, it was fine. And I had gone on vacation and I was like, dude, I'm not going on vacation with one crutch this whole time. Like, fuck that, bro.
Fuck that.
It's actually, dude, it's so insane. Oh, actually, there was a question that I wanted to ask you. Do you think you spend a lot of money? Because I'm fucking getting flamed on my Instagram for spending too much money.
Not right now because I'm not working.
Yeah.
But when I was working, depends, honestly. I'd save up a good amount and then spend a little bit and then save. It just depends, honestly, on the situation. But no, I don't really spend a lot of money now.
I did this video that I just posted like an hour or two ago, where I like broke down like all the money I spent in 1 month in April.
Okay.
And fucking everybody's like, don't even trip, bro. Like, you're good, bro. You're rich.
Yeah.
Like, that's how much money I spent, bro. Everybody's like,
You're
you're rich, dude.
Yeah.
Like you're totally fine, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There goes your phone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It almost fell off the edge, dude.
Did it?
Yeah, dude. I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna get it.
Move the table.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, that's how fucking close it was for
Damn.
real. Yes, the top comment, this guy said, "Turn up, gang, you're rich for real."
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to break down the money that I spent for you?
Let's see.
And you tell me like fucking if that's crazy or not.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start with the monthly bills. Okay, so shit that I have to pay every month, whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
Rent I spend $1,995 a month on.
Okay. Now, do you and Macy split it?
No.
Or you're
Solo dolo.
Okay. All right.
Solo dolo.
All right.
My car payment is $345 a month.
Okay. Well, good thing it's getting washed right now too. I mean,
Dude, fucking it needs
one
it.
side
It
of it.
needs it so bad.
It's getting
bro.
one side
Why
washed.
is that sprinkler only spraying my car? Like it's not even touching the fucking grass.
It's just hitting your car.
What? Dude, there's like a sprinkler over here that's like pointed directly at my car and it's not even rotating.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? All right, anyways, needs a bath anyways. Okay. My car insurance, which people were really taken back by, is $402 a month.
Okay. Which
it used to be when I first started driving, it was $120. Yeah. And then when I got my Honda, within the first 4 or 5 months of having it, it got into 3 accidents.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. And before that, I'd never gotten into an accident. That was my fault in my entire life.
Yeah.
And within like 4 months, dude, 2 weeks after I bought my car, some lady rear-ended me at a concert.
Oh my god.
And that wasn't like detrimental. It just like dented my bumper, but that it still made my insurance go up.
Yeah.
Also, going from a 2011 Subaru to a 2022 Honda Civic, that also made my insurance go up.
Yeah.
And then like 2 months after having my car, I like was in a parking garage with a concrete pillar right next to my car, didn't realize that it was there, and just turned my wheel completely and then backed out, and the front of my car smashed into it. That was like $6,000 of damage.
Damn.
And that made my insurance go up. And then like a month after that, I'm such a fucking idiot, bro. I was at a stoplight and I went to like, so I was trying to make a U-turn to my left. And do you ever like kind of swerve out to your right so you got more room to turn?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I did. And it was like the middle of the night. I had just gotten in and out and I did that. And I didn't realize there was a car right next to me.
Shit.
And I like, bro, like no damage, bro, like no damage on either of our cars,
Yeah.
but like I definitely connected with their back
Yeah.
bumper. And the lady, I thought it was their fault. They thought it was my fault. Looking back at it, it was my fault.
Yeah.
But I was like, we were like yelling at each other, and then we got out of the car and like looked at the cars. There was like basically no damage besides maybe a little scratch on their car. And the lady was like, actually, one lady in the car came up to me and was like, "Oh, like, are you okay?" Like, blah blah blah. The other lady like had her phone in her hand and was like, "Nah, you ain't getting away with this. You ain't getting away with this. Hell no." I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on?" Yeah, bro. Like I was trying to like flee the scene or something, but we were both just standing out there talking. I was like, "Bro, what the fuck is going on?" And the lady was like, "If you're good, like I'm good, you know, whatever."
Yeah.
And I don't know why the fuck I did this, but I was just like, I think we should like still exchange information. Like, just, you know, to be safe. Like, I'm not going to claim anything. She said she wasn't going to claim anything, but I was like, fuck it, we should still just exchange information. And we did, and they ended up claiming it. And then that made my insurance go up.
Damn.
Yeah. And then not last year, but in 2023, I got like 3 speeding tickets in like 6 months as well. And that was fucking bad. So yeah, now it's $400 a month.
Yeah.
Anyways, next bill, my utilities for my apartment. So water, garbage, electricity is like $230 bucks. Renter's insurance is $14. That's light. Spotify and Apple Music, I have both, is $23 a month.
Yeah, no, I canceled both of those.
I need to cancel Apple Music, bro.
So I canceled Apple Music and Spotify like when I was like a senior in high school, not even. And it's just like fucking, I use that Musi app or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but
I paid $5 for no ads for the rest of
But don't you
life.
need to have internet or like use data to be on that?
I have no idea, to be honest. I understand with Apple Music, like you don't need anything. Like you could listen to music without like internet or whatever, but it's just fucking expensive.
Yeah, bro. It's so fucking expensive, and Spotify is way cooler, dude. And I used to only use Apple Music. And then I started using like a 50-50 between the two, because Spotify like has this feature where like you can follow artists, and then it will notify you like every single time an artist like releases a new song. So I like follow like 400 artists of like my favorite artists, and then every time they release a song, it like notifies me, so I can like always stay up to date. So because of that feature alone, I changed to Spotify, but all of my like super lengthy playlists are on Apple Music.
And that's what sucks too, is you've built your playlist already.
Yes, bro.
And you've had your playlist for so long, and you keep adding to them. It's like,
so I just need to take the time and like remake my playlist on Spotify, and then I'll cancel my Apple membership. But until then, bro, fucking I'm still just rolling both. And then my gym's $50, my internet's $55. Okay, now this is where the big bills come in, right? So
Starbucks,
groceries,
Dutch Bros, and groceries. Okay.
All right, bro. All right. Do we needed to call them all out, or okay? So groceries, just grocery stores. So this is Safeway, Nob Hill, Walmart, Trader Joe's.
Okay.
In 30 days, I spent $574.79. I had one lady comment and say, "Family of 4 here. I spend $400 a month on groceries."
Damn.
And I'm only buying groceries for me and Maisie. That's it. Nice. And we eat out. You're good. All right. For anybody who's fucking listening to this, we were just not recording for like 10 minutes. So if it feels like we're in like a weird spot, and you know you're like, I have no idea what we're talking about, like fucking
I know you know where we were, is where you're talking about
the brokest I've ever been.
No, where was it, where you and Maisie were fucking, oh my god, hold on, I just had it. Fuck, where were we?
There was one time where I was there was one time when I was like so fucking broke when we first started dating, and I had like told her this before, that I was on my way to pick her up from her house, and this is like probably like the most down bad I've ever been in my entire life, money wise. I was on my way to her house and I was on E. My car was on E.
Yeah.
And I stopped at the gas station and only put $10 in my gas tank just in case she wanted to go out to dinner that night. I would have enough money to pay for dinner. And then like I think she ended up actually wanting to go out to dinner, so it worked out pretty well. Also, there was another time, which is even more down bad, where I had like $50 in crypto from like when I was in high school, and I like found my sign into my crypto wallet just so I could sell that money and have like $65 to like spend on her in case you wanted to go do something.
Damn.
And like literally sold it like on my crypto wallet like while I was driving to her house. So that was fucking pretty down bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still had money, you know?
I mean, true. Yeah. And yeah, that was fucking my most down bad moments of all fucking time. Dude, I don't know, bro. You fucking
You have anything big coming up? Any?
No, not really, dude. It's actually crazy because it's like you would think that I'm spending less money because I'm not like working my real job, but it's actually not true. You know what I mean? So fucking I just went to Mendocino April 6th for our anniversary. That was like a 3-day trip. And then we went to Vegas for a 4-day trip, and that was for my birthday. And then today we're leaving for San Luis Obispo to go to a music festival. And then next week we're going to Chico for like 4 days because my sister's getting married.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
is your brother gonna go too or what?
My brother is gonna be there.
Wow.
I know. And he exists, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then
that's crazy.
And then like a month from now, we're going to like the East Coast for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Because my cousin's getting married. And then my family and Macy's family both live on the East Coast. So we're going to like drive around and like go to a bunch of different states where like we all have family. So vacation after fucking vacation after vacation.
Yeah.
And I still want to go to Tennessee by the end of the year. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess, dude. But whatever. I have a new Year's resolution if you want to hear it.
Let's go.
Don't look.
I'm not.
So I was watching my bad, bro. So I was watching a movie last night called that
was me.
Oh my god. So I was watching a movie last night. I think it was called How to Kill a Sacrificial Deer.
Okay.
It's like a horror movie or like a psych thriller or something like that. Anyways,
you like scary movies?
It like depends, bro.
Okay,
like
me too.
If it's like psycho like murder shit, yeah. If it's like ghosts and shit like that,
like paranormal and like
nah, I just think that shit's kind of boring.
Okay.
But if it's like like a psychotic person or like a possessed person or shit like that, like that's cool. But like Paranormal Activity, when it's just like I don't know, half the movie is security camera footage
or like what about The Conjuring or like
nah, not really fucking with that. I just like scary, like insane people because that shit like actually scares me. But that was like what I was watching last night, and it was a really good movie. Anyways, the fucking the scary guy in the movie. Actually, I'll just give you the layout of the movie. Fuck it. Basically, there's this guy who is a surgeon, heart surgeon.
Okay.
And he is like operating on this guy, and he's drunk, and nobody knows, but he's drunk while he's operating on this guy, and he ends up killing him.
Ooh,
and that guy's son ends up like finding out that like, you know, this guy was the reason for my dad's death.
Okay.
And he's like a 14-year-old and he like basically like plays this act that he's like an aspiring cardiologist, and he like befriends this guy into like hanging out with him all the time. And it just gets like weirder and weirder and weirder. Like this guy's like showing up like at his work, and this kid's like showing up at his house, and he starts dating this guy's daughter, and and like it just keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder, and then eventually it gets to like a weird point. I'm gonna spoil the whole movie for you right now. Fuck it. It like gets to a point where like it's getting weird enough to where the surgeon has to be like and tell this kid like, hey, we can't hang out anymore.
Yeah.
And the kid goes like, all right, fine, like you forced my hand, here's the deal. He was like, he was basically just like I put some sort of like spell or like curse or enchantment on your family.
Yeah.
And he goes, your wife and your 2 kids are all gonna start dying unless you kill one of them. He's like, that's it.
Oh,
he was
shit.
like, you killed my dad. Now you have to kill somebody in your family, or
Yeah.
all 3 of them are gonna die.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden the dude's like, okay, restraining order, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Like you're crazy, whatever. Next thing you know, fucking his son wakes up in the morning and he can't walk. And then all of a sudden his daughter's at school and she like collapses and now she's paralyzed.
Damn.
And then now both the kids are refusing to eat, and now the mom is like refusing to eat, and she's getting weaker and she's going crazy, and they're all in like hospital beds, and he like takes him to a hospital, and because he's a surgeon, he like knows all the ins and outs of it. So he like does every test in the world on him, and not a single doctor in the world knows what's going on. So they're just like, we're going to send you home because there's nothing we could do for you anymore. And eventually it's like real crazy. He like ends up like tying up his wife and his daughter and his son, and they all know what's going on. Like they all know what needs to be done.
Yeah.
So he basically ties them all up, puts bags over all their heads, like sits them in like a circle in the living room. And then he blindfolds himself and has like a hunting rifle in his hands and spins around and then just fires and keeps doing it until he kills one of them.
Damn.
And ends up killing his son. And then the curse goes away and everybody goes back to being fine.
That's
the daughter
crazy.
can walk again and everybody's eating and they're all healthy. And it was fucking a crazy story. But the kid who was like sabotaging them and put the curse on him, he said at some point in the movie that whenever he goes to somebody's house for the first time, he always brings them gifts. So my New Year's resolution for next year is the first time I go to somebody's house that year, I bring gifts for everybody who's going to be there. I think that'd be fun. And it's like, it could be any gifts you want. Like it could be big gifts, small gifts, handmade gifts, like whatever, but you have to like bring, and you can't just be like, oh, I brought everybody keychains. Like you have to bring gifts for each like individual person. Yes.
Okay.
Like I brought you this because of this, and I brought you this because of this. But the first time you go, that's my New Year's resolution for next year, is the first time you go to anybody's house, like first time of that year you go to somebody's house, you bring gifts for everybody who's going to be there.
Okay.
That's my New Year's resolution.
That's crazy. That movie sounds crazy. What's it called?
It's called like How to Kill a Sacrificial Deer.
Oh, okay.
I think.
You told me that. My bad.
Yeah. So I mean, sorry for spoiling the whole thing for you, but it is a good fucking watch.
Yeah.
I would probably say I rank all the movies that I watch every single year.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I would probably say it's at 2 for the year. Number 2.
Okay. What's 1?
Wonka with Timothy Chalamet.
Oh.
That was such a good movie. And then number 3 is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Okay, you're fucking weird.
Yeah. But whatever. Anyways. But yeah, I do it every single year. I mean, since 2023.
For the past 2 years?
3 years. This is my 3rd year doing it. And in case you're curious, number 1 for this year is Wonka. Number 2 for last year is Monsters University.
Okay.
Yeah. And number 1 for 2023 was Saltburn. So that was that.
Nice.
Anyways, do you want to get into our lists?
Fuck. Yeah.
You got shit or no?
No.
Fuck.
But I'm about to just think.
Fuck it. Dude, I don't know if I have anything. I mean, fuck it. We can skip it. We don't even have to do it.
No, we could do it. Or we could just think.
Nah, we probably shouldn't do it, bro. Neither of us have anything prepared, bro. Also, Elijah texted me.
Oh, did he?
He said, fuck, I just woke up. Still the same time. My sleep schedule is so fucked. I went to sleep at 6 a.m.
Damn.
So, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I got Jordan on the podcast now. Fuck it.
Any plans for summer?
No, dude. I mean, besides going to the East Coast, we're gonna go to Connecticut for like 3 days. We're gonna go to New York for a day, New Hampshire for a day. We're gonna go to Massachusetts for like 3 days, Jersey for 2 days, Philadelphia for 2 days.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good. I've never been to Philadelphia, and I've never been to Jersey. Everywhere else I've been though. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Dude, this is such a fucked episode, bro, because we got absolutely nothing to talk about. I'm like trying to look through my notes app and shit to see if I fucking
Let's go to Google.
Let's go to Google. Let's see what Google's got to say. Dude, I don't know, bro. I got nothing. Oh, okay. So Maisie says she's off at 5:30. So I'm gonna make sure I'm there by then. Dude, this is so fucked, bro.
Let's see.
What a horrible episode.
Personal stories, interviews, to advice, reviews, and more. Let's see.
Let's see.
Last podcast went pretty well.
I know. And this one,
dude, that video when my mom called was fucking.
Dude, that was hilarious, bro. I love that, and I'm like so excited. I'm so excited to like post this podcast, especially because our last one did so good.
Yeah.
Let's see, how many views did our last one get? 432 views.
It's not bad.
God damn. My most viewed podcast is one with me and Hans.
Yeah.
And it has, damn, that's about to fly off, bro. Our podcast has 4,090 views.
Damn.
And then I have another one with my homie Dante, and that has 1,683 views. And then, yeah, you're number 3 at 438.
People really watch the whole thing.
No, and it tells me to like, I don't know, like there's a podcast I did with this guy named Tanner, who's like a social media influencer, and I think like the average view was like 10 minutes, so like I don't know, 10% or something of the podcast. And then the one with me and Hans that has 4K views, that one average view duration is 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I don't know. It's like
people just wait for the clips to come out and then just watch the clips.
Yeah, a lot of people just watch the clips, and then a lot of people like, this is kind of like a breakdown of it. Like all the long ones are like full views, all the small ones are like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. All the medium ones are like hour type shit. You know what I mean? So
maybe the fans could tell us, or whatever, the viewers, whatever the fuck you guys are.
Maybe the viewers
tell
can
us
tell us
some stuff.
Yeah,
I was thinking about a sports podcast, maybe.
I think that'd be fun. I fucking
talk about some sports next podcast or something.
I did one actually, not really a sports podcast, but I have a buddy. My bad, bro. I have a buddy who works for the Raiders, and he's a like a sports media producer, Emmy award winning.
Damn.
I know. And fucking he was on the podcast, and we talked a lot of sports. Like,
nice.
Like we talked about how much I hate fucking Angel Reese.
Yeah.
We talked about if LeBron or Jordan is the GOAT.
Okay.
We did like a mock draft, like 5-on-5 NBA players in their prime.
Nice.
Fuck, what's something that like we could do? What's something you know a lot about? Baseball?
Yeah.
What else?
I work for the Giants. I mean.
Oh yeah, dude. He's fucking up, bro. You're so up, bro.
Yeah. Do the fields for them, you know. Professional groundskeeper.
Professional groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Professional.
That's just pretty dope.
Head giver. Professional kisser. Professional lover.
What else? Maybe some stories we have from high school.
Dude, I don't know if I have any. I was telling Maisie yesterday that you and Elijah, oddly enough, were like my first friend group in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us 3 in PE.
Yeah.
when we were freshmen. That was pretty.
That shit was lit. I kind of miss high school, to be honest.
Dude, I fucking don't, bro. I don't miss school at all, bro.
I don't miss school. I just
Right. Drag strip.
yeah.
Drag strip
Basically
outside
what
my
it
fucking apartment complex, bro. You wouldn't
Dude,
even
how
believe
many
it.
motorcycles do you think just passed by in this
Bro,
podcast?
so many, bro.
At least
and
10 plus.
motherfuckers are so loud on this street, dude. Like,
Oh yeah, it's fucking just straight.
as
like,
soon as it gets to be like midnight, bro, it's such a like outside my apartment complex. It's such like a straight road, like 2 a.m., bro, and motherfuckers, you'll just hear, what? Just fucking down the street, dude, and it's so annoying because people just use this street to race, bro,
Yeah.
all the time. And like you just heard before, like right on the corner across the street is the firehouse.
yeah.
So
You just hear that constantly. Yeah.
I mean, I guess for some reason we got like undercover police officers. Dude,
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. You better figure that out.
I don't even know, bro. Did you hear about my fucking beef I had with some old lady?
No.
Okay, I fucking made a video on it, so I didn't want to tell you in case you saw it. But I'm like, basically, I'm taking my dog out to go to the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like literally right here, I'm taking her to go to the bathroom, and there's this old lady who has a big smoking problem who lives here, and she smokes. Like, see where that car is right there, that white
She was
car.
just out there smoking when I got here.
Yeah. So she's there all the time, bro.
Okay.
I say this like as an example. Like, I once left the house at 5 o'clock in the morning to take Maisie to work, and I came home after the gym at like 8. Both times, I left, and when I came home, she was out there smoking.
Jesus.
So she's got a real problem. Anyway, she was out there smoking when I took my dog out to go to the bathroom, and my dog like took a shit, being a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like before I even got a chance to pick it up, and I was gonna pick it up to be 100% clear.
Yeah.
The lady goes like, oh, I know what happened. The dog took a shit, and then before I picked up the shit, I put my dog on the leash. So the lady probably saw me putting the dog on the leash
I thought
and
you were
thought I was
gonna dip.
leaving.
Yeah.
And she goes, aren't you forgetting something? And I'm like, excuse me? Like, I didn't hear what she said fully. And she was like, shouldn't you be picking up your dog's shit?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, shouldn't you be picking up your cigarettes? Shouldn't you be doing that? And fucking, she was out there with her old ass husband, and he like laughed like out
Really?
loud, bro. Like, didn't say anything to me, like laughed out loud, like a he just got your ass laugh. And she was like, oh, well, you know, and I fucking gave her a little shoulder shrug. I was like,
Yeah.
You know what, whatever. And then out of spite, I just left the shit there. So I'm pretty fucking goated on
Yeah.
that, bro. Oh, a question that I like to ask people a lot on here.
Damn, Warriors are losing.
Dude, I fucking Jimmy Butler's out or what?
No, he's back. He played
Oh.
last game.
Oh, really? Okay, because fucking when I was on that podcast with that guy from the Raiders, he was like, "How do you feel about Jimmy Butler?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's cool." And he was
Yeah.
like, "Did you hear he's out for the season?" I'm like, "What?"
No.
And he was like, "Yeah, like that's what the word is right now."
No, he's
So I was fucking pretty.
he got X-rays and MRIs and shit. He was fine. He sat out one game, and I think we won.
Bang.
And then we won the last game, and then now they're playing right now. But they're in Houston, and I didn't even know the game started. It's 8-20 right now in the first quarter. Oh shit.
Oh my god, dude, we suck, bro. Giants are like fucking number 1.
Yeah, they're doing real good. I think they just lost to the Padres. Let me see. Yeah, they've been doing really good lately.
That's what I like to hear, baby. Oh, here they are.
Oh, here they come.
You want to see if they can honk the horn?
Yeah.
Wah, ah. Fire trucks coming by.
No, they don't have no.
Nah, fuck it.
There they go. That's a chick driving.
Wow, good. You know, good for her representing.
Yeah.
Good for her, man.
I thought about becoming a firefighter.
You know, it's funny. I thought about it too. I've always said that
You'd be a good firefighter.
I'm at least gonna wait until I'm done, like with my plumbing school, and then after that, if I'm really sick of plumbing, I'll become a firefighter.
Do it.
But I also got a homie who was just telling me that he was like 3 years, finished his 3rd year of college, And he said that he like applied to like a different college. He's like, if I don't get accepted, he's like, I'm becoming a firefighter. And I was like, fuck it, bro. I might become a firefighter with you.
Do
That
it.
sounds fun as shit.
I would, but I'm also like a $130 soaking wet, so
Yeah, you gotta be pretty strong.
You gotta be pretty strong and pretty big. I'm
and
definitely not any of that. So
and it's like fucking firefighters work weird hours, bro. Like
Yeah.
I watched a TikTok of this guy talking about it one time, and he said that they work like 24-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And it's like one day on, one day off, one day on,
Yeah.
one day off. And he's like, you do that for like 3 weeks, and then you get 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Which is like fucking crazy. And clearly
Yeah.
it's probably not the same for every.
No, I guess it
Firehouse,
just depends
but-
on, I guess, where you go. But I think it'd be a sick job.
I think it'd be super sick, especially like, I mean, of course it's dangerous and shit, but I've
Yeah.
also seen videos where people say that it's just like some days it's just waiting around all day.
Yeah.
And
You're just cleaning the shop or working
Yup.
out or making food.
Exactly. And that part seems pretty fucking
Old
fun.
lady falls or something, and you go help her and make sure she's okay. Or
Yeah, I fucking so it's not funny, but some like 16-year-old kid like smashed into a.
there goes the ambulance
This is
now.
what we're talking about, guys. When I say like fucking loudest street ever.
Oh, here's the puppy.
Some like 16-year-old smashed into a fire hydrant right outside my lady's house the other day, and fucking the fire department came to shut the fire hydrant off because it was like shooting like 30 feet in the air. I was going. Yeah, they came, did that, like reached into the manhole, shut it off, and then they just left. And that's what they did, bro. I'm so hungry, dude. I'm so fucking hungry. I'm also sitting like a bitch, bro. I hope they can't see. I don't know, bro.
Boring podcast.
Dude.
Sorry, guys.
World's most boring podcast, but fuck it.
Fuck
it's like
it.
that sometimes.
You know, we're just...
Let me see.
Honestly, I didn't even think we
we
were gonna do a podcast today.
Nah.
I thought you and Elijah were gonna do a podcast, and I was just gonna sit like while you guys sit to the side and let you guys just do your podcast and shit. Just hang out, you know.
You want to hear? Let's see. Let me go through my notes app. This is what I do every single time. I like don't know what to talk about on a podcast. I just go through my notes app because I got some pretty good shit in here.
Okay.
Let me know what sounds good to you, bro.
For food?
I have a list of videos that I've filmed but that I haven't released yet.
Okay.
I have a list of videos that I want to film.
Okay. Remember back in the day when we said that you were gonna be Danny Duncan and I was just gonna be your filmer, and
I know, dude. And fucking
dude, I think
as soon as I got the
think
bread to hire you, that's exactly what we're doing, bro.
I think we fucking let's go to Snap and see what we have saved in our chat.
Let's see. I got my bucket list if you're curious about that.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, bring it on.
Oh fuck, actually. My bucket list is in my book. I forgot I took that out of here. I have like a book where I like to write down my thoughts and shit. I have a list of this is so stupid. I have a list of 3 sayings that Nike could potentially buy from me to put on t-shirts.
Okay.
Number 1, pick me last and I'll kidnap your entire family. I mean, but you know what shirts I'm talking about? The ones that are like don't bet against me, or like I'm
Against the odds or something.
yeah,
like,
against all odds or something like that. Yeah, what else do I have? You would think this is an AA meeting the way I'm not letting you take a single shot. Bang. That's a bar. Last one, I take dubs, you take dick. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I remember I had one a while ago that was like, I like winning, you like boys.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. I had some good shit. Like if I don't win, I'm gonna kidnap your firstborn. Let's see. I'm coming off with some on the fly. Oh, another one I came up with is like it would only make sense to like put on the back of a shirt, and it said, if you're reading this, you've already lost.
Okay.
That's baller, huh?
Okay, that one's
I like the kidnapping the family one better
that one's
though.
fucking off.
Yeah, whatever though.
That's like a Danny Duncan shirt, not a Nike.
Yeah. So Danny Duncan, hit my line if you want to buy that too. I got I got titles for love songs, I guess. This is crazy shit.
Dude, I'm going through our chat right now.
Anything
Remember,
good?
look at that. Remember when we used to say that?
Give me a baby
Remember?
now.
You're like,
Oh
give me a
yeah.
fucking tender now.
Yeah.
Or you'd be
Yeah.
like, give me a baby now.
Yeah. Give me a fucking tender now.
Yeah.
Dude. Give me a fucking handshake now, bitch. I like that, bro.
That was funny.
I have a list of baby names that I like. Things I've never done, but I'm confident I can do.
Okay.
You want to hear that?
Yeah.
And you can say yes or no.
Okay.
If you think I could do these.
Okay.
Number one, I think I could do a standing backflip.
What do you mean? Like,
Just stand
and
and
do
hit a backflip.
Yeah, I think I've always wanted to learn how to do backflip. Just like,
I think I could with a good knee and with fucking if I dropped a couple pounds.
yeah,
I
think
definitely
you still
think I
could now. Maybe if you got a running start and did like a fucking
with a bad knee. I can fucking. I mean, like if I'm jumping into a pool, you know what I mean. I can backflip off the edge into the water. Feet will hit first.
yeah.
You know what I mean. Next one is, I think I could beat the worst UFC fighter, the worst female UFC fighter in a fight. Like ranked dead last in the UFC, 1-on-1. I think I could beat her in a fight.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm with you on that one. That's
Really?
yeah.
Because
bro, even if they're the worst, they're in the UFC.
I know, bro, and I know they're like trained fighters and shit, but like
they train jujitsu, they train.
But bro, some of those fucking girls are like real small, and like I almost.
I guess
think,
you were a wrestler too, so
that's what I'm saying, bro. And like I think that like there was like this study done one time that like Serena Williams, if she played with like the guys, if she played with men, that she would be ranked like number 700 in the world.
I saw that. Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, maybe it's the same for UFC fighters, that like she's the worst female in the UFC.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not even the best. Like she's not even like Serena Williams where she's the best. She's the worst in the UFC. Like, where do you think she would rank in the world with men? Yeah. You know what I mean? Hopefully lower than me. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. They're trained to fight though.
I know, but like I feel like at a certain point, like you could be such a good fighter, but like
one wrong move.
I'm 240 pounds. You're telling me if you're 90 pounds, like how hard can you really hit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you get me in a submission, like you get me in an arm bar, bro, I'm curling you up, bro. Like that's exactly what's gonna happen. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just a little egotistical for that.
Yeah, that's.
I think I could. I've never done it, but I think I could weld.
Okay.
Right. I know how it works. I know clearly, like I know for each kind of metal, like it needs to be on a certain, like the machine needs to be on a certain setting. So as long as somebody put the setting on for me, I know how it works. I know, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just technically, I know how it works. So I just feel like I've seen enough people do it. If I just copy them, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I think in a high speed chase, I could outrun the police.
Really?
Yeah. Get a cop car behind me.
In the Honda?
Nah, maybe not a Honda, but in like a decently fast car.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think, get me addicted to cigarettes. I think I could beat the addiction. I think I could quit cigarettes.
Okay.
Right? I feel like people our age quit nicotine pouches all the time.
Yeah.
I think I can kill a mountain lion with my bare hands.
Wow, that's bold.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but a few years back, there was a guy in Walnut Creek who actually was taking his dog on a walk, and his dog got attacked by a mountain lion, and he ended up killing it, snapping its neck. Yeah. But I also think he was like a SEAL. So, I mean, maybe he's a little bit more trained than I am, but
you wrestled. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Kill a mountain lion with my bare hands. Next one, I think with 1 year of training, I can be a top 100 badminton player in the world.
Bro, remember badminton in high school, bro?
And we were nasty.
We were
fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
You're telling me if we grinded 8 hours a day for 365 days straight, you're telling me that we couldn't be 100 in the world?
School, we had a little thing in PE, and didn't we win the whole thing?
Bro, we won the whole fucking thing. Duos in badminton,
championship.
Bro. Like that's literally like us playing in PE is what inspired that thought.
Really?
Dude. Swear to God.
Fuck, I miss PE, dude.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't really miss school, but I fucking do miss beating down some motherfuckers in badminton. I'll tell you that much. I also think that I can become a Navy SEAL.
Okay.
Like they say, like, I don't know, like over half the people who enter Navy SEAL training, like don't finish.
Yeah.
I think I would be the under half that did finish.
Okay.
I think I could drink a 64-ounce milkshake, which is a half gallon. If you don't know, a half-gallon milkshake. And this has been a thing for a while. I don't know if you know, but there's a place in Walnut Creek. Look, bro, what the fuck is the ambulance doing here, dude? That's crazy, bro.
They have someone in the back, I think.
I mean, there's only one person sitting up front,
there's
so
someone in the back for sure.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Can we see back there?
It's tinted.
No, only at night you can see back there
I
with the
wish I
light
could
on.
get into people's business, bro. That's crazy.
Damn.
Fuck. Anyways, yeah. So there's a place in Walnut Creek called Handles, an ice cream place.
Okay.
And they have a 44-ounce milkshake, and I've done it.
Really?
Yep, a fucking vanilla peanut butter.
Ooh.
That's what I did. 44-ounce milkshake.
Okay.
So I think a 64-ounce is doable.
Okay.
This one I think is kind of crazy, and probably my most crazy one here. I think if I murdered somebody, I'm getting away with it.
Really?
And there's two options of how I'm going to go about this, right? Option one, and if I ever fucking get caught murdering somebody, they're going to know exactly how to paint this picture, but whatever, bro.
This is, and they're going to know, because this is,
even
if you delete this video, they will find it. So. I am not, wait, raise my right hand.
I'm not involved in this murder.
I'm not involved in this murder. If you have any questions, I'm not involved in any of this.
If you have any questions, Jordan is snitching. That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm ratting your ass out.
So my two options for murder: one is I'm renting a boat. I'm taking a motherfucker out on the boat. We're going in the middle of the ocean, and I'm gonna have a stockpile, like a bottle of blood. That's what I think. I'm gonna have a little stockpile of blood. That's what I'm going with. I'm pushing you into the water, and I'm pouring the blood into the water and waiting until you get eaten by sharks.
Okay.
And that's what's gonna happen. And
like a fucking bucket of chum or something.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And then when I get back, I'm just gonna say we went out in the middle of the ocean, jumped off. We saw sharks swimming. I was able to get into the water. Jordan was not as lucky. That's what I'm gonna say. That's option number one. Option number two, and this is if I don't even know the person I'm killing. This is if I just got to get a murder done.
Okay.
I've been watching this show recently called Breaking Amish, where they like take Amish people from their Amish communities and like introduce them to like the real world.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And these people are so disconnected from the real world, bro. Like I'm like 90% certain after watching that show, I could pull up to an Amish community, murder one Amish person, leave, and never hear anything about it again. You know what I'm saying? So that would
crazy.
Be if I just needed to get a murder done, bro.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm going. I'm just killing one Amish guy, leaving.
Okay.
But yeah. So now that you hear my plan, am I getting away with it?
Maybe. I mean,
and then my last three, bro.
Not anymore, actually.
Yeah,
since you
probably
said your
not
plan.
anymore. That I just exposed myself. My last three, I can finish the Buffalo Wild Wings Blazing Challenge.
Okay.
And then I think I can get tasered and make no noise. Like, you know those videos where they go taser, 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 and like that, bro. I think I could get tased and just not a single peep come out of my mouth.
Okay.
Just
good for you.
Like that, bro. That's what I'm thinking. And then last one is I think I could survive 10 G-forces, which if you're unfamiliar, like fighter pilots, they have to like train years and years and years to be able to withstand 10 G-forces without passing out. I think I can do it first try and not pass out.
Dude, you got some bold statements.
Yeah, that's what I think.
All right, what about for sports? You think if you were given a whole game in the MLB to get a hit,
no,
you're not gonna hit?
Nope.
100 coming at you.
Nope.
Just throwing a curveball, it's at fucking 92 or
you know what?
If
it was one game, no. If they were like we're gonna pitch 100 miles an hour at you until you
Just
hit
fastballs?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
And or like curveballs or changeups or whatever. They're like, we're gonna pitch 100 miles an hour at you until like all day long. I think eventually I'll hit if I just randomly swing. Like I don't think he's gonna strike me out every time.
Now it's a whole game and they're just throwing nothing but fastballs right down the middle.
Nope.
You don't think you're gonna hit that?
I mean, I'll like
or make contact,
but it's just gonna be a foul.
You don't
or they're
think
just
you're
gonna immediately like pick it up off the ground because it's not gonna get any air and just tag me. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay.
However, if I was put in an NBA game,
yeah,
like if they were like, I don't know, like a regular NBA game,
yeah,
but they just throw me in instead of one of the players, I think within one game, I mean, of course, let's say that these players that I'm playing with are like giving me equal chance to make a shot. I think I will make a shot at some point.
Okay.
I think I will make at least one shot in an NBA game if they throw me in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Now what about you with baseball?
I think I'm gonna hit for sure.
And get on base?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And I believe that.
I only because I played baseball my whole entire life.
Yeah.
So if you gave me a whole game I guess this doesn't really matter, but like I'm there watching like MLB games and like fucking like, you know, with the grounds crew, like working on watching those games. And it's like, I mean, it depends.
That looks easy.
Not easy, but it's like, if you put the worst MLB pitcher in there, like probably maybe getting a hit.
Oh,
but if you're fucking putting like Shohei Ohtani fucking pitching or someone, I don't know. I might make contact.
You're saying worst MLB pitcher and you're getting a hit off. And I'm crazy for saying worst female UFC fighter and I'm whooping her ass. That's crazy.
No, I guess it depends maybe.
What about basketball?
Basketball.
They throw you in an NBA game, you're getting one shot
for sure scoring.
Okay.
What about football now?
Nope.
You don't think you're catching a pass or
Nope. One, like the coverage is gonna be too crazy. Like there's no way I could get away from
just in a simple
linebacker.
Coverage? What if they're you were pretty fast. I mean,
I'm not NFL fast.
Yeah,
sure as fuck not NFL fast.
I mean, you're built like a linebacker. I mean,
okay, so like if I was I'll tell you one thing though, if I was playing defense, I could tackle an NFL player.
So say they put you at linebacker and they open up a hole, they open up the A gap and you go and straight on, you think you're making the tackle?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's my thought, right? So and this might make me sound bitchy or make me sound smart. I don't really know yet. But when I played football in high school, I had like a game plan depending on how big the running back was on how I was going to tackle him. Because my first year I played strong side linebacker and middle linebacker.
Yeah.
So I had like, depending how big the running back was, if he was like a small guy, like smaller than me, I'm just going shoulder to shoulder and I'm you know what I mean?
Now if he's bigger than you,
if he was bigger than me, like Julian,
yeah.
No, I don't go for his legs. What I do is I absorb the hit.
Okay.
So they're running at me full speed, lower the shoulder. I'm taking it to my chest, wrapping up like that, and I'm just following through backwards with the tackle. And as I'm going down, I'm pulling them down with me.
Okay.
And that was like my go-to. So I think if I just pull that on an NFL player, like
you don't think they're just gonna fucking
it's gonna fucking hurt bad. But if they're lowering the shoulder, bro, and I time it right, I do think.
You know what's crazy is last night too. I watched like the biggest hits in the NFL from like last season, dude, and it's like, fuck, dude. If I don't.
There's nothing in the world I would be more scared to do than that, or like, okay. I got another one.
Okay.
Okay, UFC.
Okay.
Right. We'll stick with the female fighter, right?
Okay.
First of all, you think you're winning the fight? Yes or no?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't personally.
How long do you think you could last?
I don't. Probably not long at all. My girlfriend does jujitsu, so like, fuck, dude. She just like she puts me on like a rear naked choke or like fucking wrist lock, and I'm just like stuck. I'm like, okay, I'm done. So
I used to fucking.
I think it's different for you though, because you wrestled, so you kind of.
So
you're a little bit bigger than me.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you like a helpful hint for next time she rear naked chokes you, or like go at her and don't tell her I showed you this.
Okay.
But
hopefully she doesn't watch
this. Be like,
this.
like put me in a rear naked choke, and I bet you I can get out of it. Okay. So this is what you do. you let them get you in a rear naked choke, and you put your chin right here in their forearm, right here. You know what I'm saying? In the biggest part of their forearm. That's where you want your chin.
Okay.
And all you have to do is reach back to the back of your head and pull down as hard as you can.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you have to do. And there's a pressure point right here in like the meaty part of your forearm that your chin digging into it, it won't hurt your chin, but it will immediatly like, shoom, I'll let go.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe
bro.
I'll think about it.
I'm just
no,
saying.
but like sometimes like, you know, but like she just, you know, her whole family does jujitsu too. And it's like, dude, fuck, if first UFC fighter, it's like, I don't think I'll be able to fucking.
I think with a male UFC fighter, I'm lasting over 1 minute. Really? I feel like I could survive for 1 minute.
You and like Conor McGregor just go out and you think or you and fucking Poirier or whatever.
Yes. And I know that sounds crazy, bro, but it's like, I'll have to eat a couple shots. And
now, are you going like with the helmet on, or are you just going straight, just gloves and that's it?
Raw.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Raw.
All right.
Let me show you the rear naked choke thing because I think it would be funny, bro.
You think so?
I think it would be funny. Put me in a rear naked choke and I'll show you that it actually works.
Fuck. I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
I'll walk you through it. All right, wrap one hand around my neck. Right? Yeah. All right. So just get your chin like exactly right here. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Okay, man. Okay. In my mind, I was like, if this doesn't work, bro, I pass out right here. My bad, bro. But fucking, at least you know it works.
Okay,
you know
that works. I mean? Yeah.
So go ahead and use that on her. I mean, don't hurt her, but
no. But we don't wrestle either, like or anything like that. But like she does jujitsu and like she knows what she's doing. So if I fuck around, I'll probably find out.
Exactly. Fuck, dude. I think I gotta go, bro. I just
looked at what time it was. It's fucking 5:15.
All right. Thank you guys for watching episode 21 of the TPS podcast, sponsored by Stay Another Day, your go-to mental health awareness apparel. I'm sorry if this was like the fucking.
It's probably fucking boring, but
most boring episode ever. But whatever, bro. Whenever I listen to podcasts and they say on the podcast like, this is such a boring episode. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I never think it's boring. Yeah. So I hope it's.
They're always talking about something. It might not be what they want, but
we were talking about some random shit. But at least we weren't not talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You have anything you want to say? Anything you want to plug? Shout out your baseball boys.
Yeah, they'll probably see this again. And
yeah, shout out the fucking Alhambra varsity baseball team.
Varsity, all three. There's freshman, JV, and varsity.
Yeah, shout out freshman, JV, and varsity, but mostly shout out varsity because they're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're on JV, bro, just step your game up, gang. No, I'm just playing.
That's him saying that, not me. But we got some ballers for sure. We got some commits.
Yep, that's what I like to hear. And if you are on that team and you happen to watch this, I need you to comment and let me know, real shit. How good is Jordan at being a coach? Yeah, that's what I need to hear. And I need hate, bro. I need hatred. That's what I want to see.
Whatever. Be honest.
Section. Yeah,
no feelings hurt.
Worst coach ever. He fucking like yells at me and shit. He's like, I feel unsafe around him. That's what I need out of this comment section. Anyways,
then I'll get fired and then I'm fucked.
All right, guys. See you later. Love you. Give him a kiss, bro.
It's juice. Yeah. They love to hate. They see me doing it for real, and I'm sorry to tell you this ain't luck. I'm just trying to ball like the Oregon Ducks. But man, fuck it. This podcast sucks.